Good morning, this is W7OI Ian and Boardman. Today I'm going over the ftm400xdr, the ft3dr, and the ft70dr. Stay tuned. Oh, okay, so today we have the ftm400xdr. I apologize if there's glare. This is the first time I've done this, so I'm learning, and I think I've just got rid of the glare. So, to set this up, you go to the display menu and hold that for about 3 seconds or so. Okay. Well, this is the compass. You can set up in the display menu, and I will get there. And then this is the next thing is your altitude, and then next we have the time, which I set it up like that because I swapped out the time for the voltage up at the top, which I will show you. And then this is, I haven't really played with this one, but this is the satellites that are overhead. And then this is back to the main screen. So, as you can see, well, it doesn't display the voltage yet because I have done some programming in it and I took it out. But let's go back and let's go to the display menu now. So go to the display menu and you have your, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 little things here. And to get the your altitude and all that stuff, that was on when I was clicking the display button. You can go here and then channel number or menu number. I think it was, what the? Oh, okay. You gotta use this knob, the top knob. So it's menu number. I know you guys can't see that. Okay, that's fine. It's menu number 1. Yeah, so you go to display select and you just click the top one again, and then you select altitude on. Right now it's off because I clicked it again, and then you select GPS info on, and then your timer and clock on. If you choose to do the timer and clock, I think it's handy for like when I want to see what time it is, and I don't have my watch on or my phone's dead or something like that. And then to get out of there, you push the back button, and then you get back to the main screen here, and then to, where is it? The colors, I just pick mine for whatever fits my eyes. Sometimes I change it daily, sometimes I change it monthly, because sometimes it takes time to adjusting, and when I adjust to it, I sometimes don't like it. And then you keep going down here. Then you have your brightness. So right now mine's at 3 for the video, for the glare, but when you turn it all the way up, it's at max, and that's really bright, and I like it there. But for the video, I turned it down to 3. That way it's not as dark or as bright. And then we have our contrast, and then our time zone. So this is where you select the volts. You have your time or your volts. I'm going to leave it at the volts. And then so the display section is over. So then we have the config menu. go there. And then that's where you set your time zone. So mine is at UTC -8 for Pacific Standard Time. And then that's where you go into your date and time format, and that's where you go to adjust it. And then I have my auto repeater shift on. And then repeater shift, I have it set for negative because that's what it's on my A channel right now, is negative. Frequency shift, beep. I personally like the beep off because I really don't like it and it's annoying. Oh man, this is all backwards. It's horrible. And then we have, oh, too far up there. Oh, we have what clock type you want, and then you can program your mic. You have all sorts of different little gadgets here. You can have P1 set for squelch, and then you have all these different things which you can do for your stuff. I'm gonna put on weather. So you click it, and then you hit the back button, and then it switches it. P2 can be, well, basically anything you want. I'm gonna have it set for reverse, and then you hit the back, and then you go P3. DX would be to get into your wires X through a repeater that has it. You hold the DX button for about 3 seconds or so, and then it keys up to wires X. You have all these little things you can do. I'm gonna set that for. I'm just gonna leave that for there, the DX button. And you have your P4. I'm gonna leave that for what it's on right now, and it's on the TX power. So let's get out of this menu, and then so we have all these other little things here that. No, auto power. Some people like that on, like if it's in their truck, set it for 2 hours or whatever you feel like, and then it automatically powers itself off. And then timeout timer, can't remember what that is. And then we have Bluetooth. I have recently purchased the $85 Bluetooth chip. Man, this hobby is a money hole sometimes. I purchased it and it works well. I like it. Okay, and then so there's 18 menus in the config menu. So let's go back to the setup menu. And that's, well, I mean, I guess that's really one of the 2 main setup menus. So let's go back here. And so you see I was talking about the volts. I know it's probably backwards for you, but it's 12.6 volts. And it's cool for emergency stuff. It's good to have your volts on and just have it set to volts if it can be set to volts, because that's really, really good. And so now we go into the function menu, and to do that you just push it. And this is also the memory write. So if you go into your VFO and say you want to type in like frequency of 146.76 or something like that, and then you would hold down the F button, and then it would go into memory write, and you could do it that way. So you push the function button to get into the function menu. And right now my power is low because the repeater that I'm using for digital some days is in Roosevelt, Washington, which is across the river from Arlington, Oregon, across to Columbia. And then so we have scan, reverse, and then we have these 3 little for you want to get to a memory channel. Say you want to get to memory channel 002, 2, and then you would hit the enter button and it takes you there. And then we have a reverse, our what's the DW one? Not sure what that is. And then you go to forward, and then interesting. I don't know why those are off. Oh, because I'm not in VFO mode. That's why those are off. And then we got our home, which I have it set for that. But I think on my no, never mind. On my other radio, it's set for 146.520. So to get out of it, you just quickly press the FM button. Oh, and it turned on the scope. Look at that. This is your frequency scope. So let's go into VFO mode, and then you can start scrolling, and if it has any signals, it'll find them, and sometimes it's kind of cool to watch. I haven't played with that much, but say someone's tracking down the signal, that comes in handy. I'm gonna get back out of that and go back over there. Well, this has been the ftm400. Really nice radio. It does digital and analog, and I can't, this for being $450 for what I got it on sale in February. I gotta tell you, it's a really nice radio, and I love it. It's awesome. Stay tuned. I'm gonna pause the video here real quick, and I'm gonna switch over to the ft3dr. I'm back here with the ft3dr. This radio, I bought this radio in probably August, I want to say, or late August. No, maybe it was late October, early August of this year. So I've bought the FT3 and the FTM400 this year. Talk about a money hole. I gotta say, it's a money hole. So this radio has analog and digital on it. It's a Yaesu like the 400 and the FT70 that I'm going to go over here in a little bit. It's a great radio. I love it. So it has its cool little thing. So if you push the display menu here, it will show the last person that's talked on the digital. But if you tap that compass, it shows you the... it's horrible. It shows you the date and time, and satellites, and latitude and longitude. So date and time is in this little quadrant over here, and miles, how fast you're going, is here. Now, since it's backwards, this stuff's over on this side. Well, do you know what I mean? It's a great radio. And then you got your altitude. So right now I'm at 226 feet. And then you got your satellites here, and you got your latitude and longitude here, and then your miles per hour here. So it's a great radio. And then I haven't really played with the scope function on this, but you got your scope there. So let's get out of there. So to do that, you press the display button, and then let's go into the setup menu. So for the setup menu, you got the same layout as you do as the 400. You got display, TRX memory, and then you got your signaling, scan, and group monitor, wires X config, APRS, and then you got your SD card option and your call sign. So for here, I have my call sign set to W701-FT3 to say, hey, I'm running an FT3 today, and that's what I'm using right now. So it's really basically the same setup as the 400. Some people say it's the same as the FTM400. I've never used a 300, so I don't know, but right now, I think it's the same as the FTM400. Menus are a little bit different, but why did I don't want to go in there? Oh. So let me turn off the radio here. And then I'm going to turn it back on. And then it displays my voltage. Right now I'm at 7.4 volts when I turn it on. And I did that in the... Oh, I don't want to do that. And this is the group monitor button. Say you're on Simplex and you want to talk to someone in group monitor mode. You push this button, the group monitor mode, and it gets it there. Push it. I'm going to go back into the setup menu here real quick. So I'm going to go in here. And then opening message in the display setting. It's menu number 7. Push that open message button. And you can go through and make your own personal message. Or you can turn it off 3 clicks. So my message for if I don't want to display it is W70li Ian Powell's radio. Well, it says W70li Ian Powell. For if someone finds my radio, turns it on, they can contact me if they're a ham. I'm going to go back over to the DC and display the volts again. So to get out of there, you push the back button right here. It would actually be on this side of the radio. You flip it over and it's on this side. Push the back button again to get out, and push it again to get back. Push the display button once to get out of the this screen. Push the display button once. And then you got your function memory right here. You got your TX, your home, your reverse, your banks. I love the bank function. It's awesome. So let's just go in there and take a gander. So I got my my banks, and to change the banks, you push the band button, and see I got local digital for number 1. I've got Tri-Cities, Kennewick, Pasco, Richland area, and then I got the GMRS frequencies, and I got local digital. So right now I have 3 banks in there. I might get 4 if I choose to, and then to get out of banks, you go back into here, and you push the MR button to get back into your memories. So let's go back into the here. And then, so we got, a dual. You can listen to, I'm going to turn that down. You can listen to FM radio, which I think is really nice. It's kind of cool. And to turn that off, you push the A dual button again, and it turns it off. Well, that was just a quick little thing about the Yaesu ft3dr. Stay tuned, and I'm going to get the ft70 ready. So, we got the ft70dr little single VFO radio. This little sucker, it scans really, really fast. So to get into your menus, say I want to change my power, you push the function button, then you push 1. Oh, why did I do that? I don't want to do that. What the? Oh, I pushed that button. So I'm not sure what this HM/RV button does, but I accidentally pushed that. I think. Maybe not. Go back to... Let's just go. There we go. Okay. To go back, if you're in a pickle, just push the VM button, and it gets you back to where you want to be. So again, let's go into changing powers. You push number 1 on the keypad. So you got your high, your medium, or your high, medium, and low. I'm going to keep it at high, and then to get out of that, of course, you just push the function button again. And then to push to scan, that's number 2. Look at that thing scan. Oh my gosh. That thing, it scanned really fast. And to stop scanning, you push the PTT button, and it stops it wherever you had it. Let's get back to the other frequency that I was on. So this radio, I got this for Christmas last year. So I've had this radio for almost a year. And I've got to say, it's probably better audio quality than the FT3. ftm400 is still really good. I love it. I love it to pieces. It's an awesome radio. I can't say anything else about it. And then so this ft70dr. I know it says D, but it's the DR version because when I pop off the battery, that's what it says on that. So I'm gonna buy the battery. But this radio, it's awesome. You can program banks in here. I haven't figured it out because it's tricky. I haven't figured it out to set the banks. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I'm gonna stop it here, and we will catch you next time. This is WSFNLI 73s, everyone. Click the links in the description. I believe there should be some. This is my first time doing this. There should be some if I set it up correctly. Talk to you all later. Bye.